In this video, we're going to talk about formatting a picture. Now, formatting could entail removing a background or changing the color or even fixing things that were a problem when the picture was taken. We'll also talk about wrapping text around your picture. To access the picture tools, I need to click on the object. So I'm going to click on my picture, and I now have picture format on my ribbon. To remove the background, I'm going to go to the Adjust group and then click on Remove Background. Now, Word will try to guess where the background was. It did a pretty good job this time, but I'm going to have to bring some of the areas back and also remove some of these things as I go along. So the first thing I'm going to do is mark areas to keep. So some of these areas have been removed, so I need to bring them back into the picture. Now there may be areas that you need to remove instead of keep, so you click the mark areas to remove. Now it may take a little bit of experimentation, but you should be able to remove most of the unwanted parts. Once you're satisfied with the results, you can click on Keep Changes, and the background should be mostly removed. Now we can also make corrections to this. If I click on the Corrections button, I can do effects such as sharpening. And I could also change the brightness and contrast. You can see there's several different options, but you can point at it and it'll give you a preview. Now we can also change the color. You can see there's different color options, and like the other settings we looked at in corrections, you can point at it and it should give you a preview of what it would do. Next up are artistic effects. So I can click artistic effects and you can see I can change my picture to a really stylized image. And as usual, you can see a preview by pointing at it. Now I'm going to choose paintbrush in this case. If you want to reduce the size of your pictures in your document, there's a compress pictures button where we can reduce the size throughout the document. We can also change the picture. If you have the settings you want and you want to change to a different picture, you can do that. And then finally, in the Adjust group, you can reset your picture. The picture you have is still there. You can always roll back the changes if you want to start over again or you don't like how it turned out. And finally, we'll talk about layout options. Now I'm going to adjust the size on this by using my sizing handle. As you can see, the text follows it and it's right next to it, but you have control on how the text wraps around your picture. We have a button next to the picture called Layout Options. This can control how the text flows and wraps around your picture. Now I'm going to switch to square so you can see what that does. Now you can see the text wraps nicely around the picture. When I move it around, you can see it will form a square around it. And lastly, I'll show you tight. Because we remove the background, we can actually go right up to the penguin and choose tight. And you can see it'll wrap to the shape of your picture. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.